Hi guys, Coach Joel here. Let's get today started. So for the warm-up for today, we're gonna do a Tabata, high knees and butt kicks, all right? So again, in a Tabata, you're gonna do 4 rounds of 20 seconds on for the high knees, 10 seconds off, and then 20 seconds on for the butt kicks, and then 10 seconds off. Repeat that 4 times, okay? So it's for 4 minutes. On the high knees, what I want you to do is just jog it in place first, get your synchronization with your upper and lower body, and then try to get your knees lined up to your hip line. 20 seconds, then you take a 10-second transition into butt kicks. Same deal with the upper body, and try to get your heels up towards your glutes. And then 10-second break, and we repeat that for 4 minutes, okay? Once we finish our warm-up, we're gonna get right into our balance portion, which is gonna be 3 rounds of 10 to 15 seconds of crow pose. This is a balance pose on your hands. So what we want to do is plant our hands on the mat or on the floor. I prefer the mat. And we're going to try and see if we can get our toes off the ground at the same time. Once you master this, you can just stay here for 10 to 15 seconds. If that's difficult, get into a squatted position, rock forward, get the side of your knees or your knees on your triceps. You get one foot off, go back, try the other one, and maybe go for both. And hold. So get used to that motion first before you go for the total balance posture. Now you want to span your fingers as much as you can and kind of dig your hands into the floor to stabilize. Make sure that you're rocking into it, not so much jumping into it. And try to look forward. That's a useful tip so you can maintain your balance. So if you look down, most of the time you tend to fall down. So just look a little bit further ahead, and that'll allow you to help you with your balance a little bit more. Once you finish the 3 rounds of 10 to 15 second crow pose, we're gonna get into today's strength portion, which is gonna be 45 seconds of push-ups and 45 seconds of squats. Now on this, you need to go right into it. You cannot pause. So let's recap on the push-ups. I want your palms to be directly underneath your shoulders. Your core nice and engaged. Don't let the core sag. Tuck the hips in. Give me a straight line. Inhale down and exhale up. And do 45 seconds of that, okay? Once you finish, you're gonna go right into the squats. So on the squats, get your hips below the knee. You want a stance that's a little bit wider than your shoulders. And now as you drive your hips down, you're gonna extend your arms forward so you can counterbalance with the hips, therefore maintaining your torso nice and upright. So I'll inhale, standing, and exhale down. Once I get down to this position, I come right back up. I'm gonna swing and make it nice and easy and go right through it. 45 seconds there. And then I'm gonna take a 30-second recovery. Once you completed 4 rounds, we will be done with the strength. And following that will be the conditioning for today. Now for today, it's a little tricky. So you gotta be aware of your rep scheme here because it's gonna escalate. So we're doing for a total of 10 minutes, as many rounds as possible of 3 movements, okay? So the first 2 movements will scale up in rep. The first movement is a thruster. So what you wanna do is, we're gonna grab maybe a backpack in our hands, or an object that's actually heavy like a kettlebell or something that you might have home, or 2 cans if you can, okay? So what I want you to do is squat and press. That is a thruster. It's basically a squat, which we just did on the strength, into a push press. Push meaning I push from the hips and I feed that momentum into the arm. So it's not a lot of arm, it's more of a hip extension and then into the arm press, okay? So you want this to be nice and flowy. You don't want it to be 2 different movements. You're not gonna squat, stand, then pause, then press. You wanna use your hip extension efficiently, so you wanna go down and up. So you'll inhale down and exhale up in one motion. And reverse that motion on the way down. You bring it to the shoulders, you go down, and then you bounce up, so to speak, okay? So that will be a thruster. Now, the following one, sure you guys done this one before. Everybody hates it, but it's super efficient with cardiovascular conditioning. And it's a functional movement pattern that hits a bunch of different things all at once. So what you want to do is called the burpee, okay? So you're gonna lay down just like the push-up that we did earlier. Place your hands about a foot away from your feet. Immediately after, lay down completely, then slingshot and stand up, clap, okay? So let's repeat that again. So as I'm going down, I'm not bending my back, I'm bending my legs. I'm placing my hands. As soon as I place, I'm gonna jump out and jump in. Once I jump in, the foot is flat and my back is nice and strong, and then I'm gonna jump clap. Okay? So this is what it looks like real time. I'm gonna give you 3. 1, 2, and 3. Very good. So immediately following that, we're gonna do jumping jacks. So feet together, hands to your sides, clap, touch, okay? So we'll do 30 there. This is the only movement that's gonna stay the same. 2 thrusters, following that, 2 burpees. And repeat that sequence, adding a rep every round. So on the 3rd round, you'll do 3 of the same 2 movements, and then the following one will be jumping jacks. After we finish there, you'll tally up how many rounds you got, and then we're gonna get into the mobility of today, okay? So for today is 45 seconds stretch, couch stretch. You get the knee into the edge, right into the crease of the couch. Square off the hips and posture up as much as you can, and hold it there for 45 seconds per leg. Squeeze the glutes, you open up your hips. Immediately after, you get both sides. You're gonna go for a doorway stretch or a column. It's perfectly fine. Just get your elbow to be lined up with your shoulder, and your elbow and shoulder is another 90-degree angle bend. And you're gonna twist, okay? So try and see if you can open up that chest, get that stretch on that pec, and hold it there for 45 seconds per arm. And that's all for today. Have a great day and enjoy.